Good morning, Kentucky. Thanks for joining us at ABC 36. I'm Doug High.
And I'm Lauren Gothrop. Welcome to your Tuesday, everybody. And I noticed cooled down a little bit last night. It's very nice.
My face didn't feel like it was burning when I left this morning. For a change,
You may want to use a different aftershave.
I might want to. It's a little abrasive there at times. Let's check in with meteorologist Eric Burke. Take a look at that forecast. Eric, as promised, you delivered a cool down, but I did see a little bit of mist, rain kind of starting as I tore into the station this morning.
A little mist this morning, but some drier skies, at least starting off. Unfortunately, later on today, we've got more significant rain on the way, potentially picking up maybe an inch or so, and this is the cool down we've been waiting for. So yes. I'll take the rain if it means we don't have 90s and high humidity.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So that break is coming, and I'm looking forward to it myself. A couple showers later on today, but not starting off with any rainfall. That's the good news, maybe just a little mist out there.
Okay.
Well, this is what we got for you starting off our Tuesday morning. Good visibility, temperature-wise, upper 60s to lower 70s. Skies, well, we're seeing some breaks in the cloud cover for now. That means early sunshine, but we'll see increasing cloud cover from west to east as we head throughout the morning into the afternoon hours. Temperatures will be seasonal today, right in the middle 80s. Notice the moisture again off to our west and northwest. The majority of that rainfall missing us, but we can't rule out a spotty shower early on this morning. High temperatures yesterday, upper 80s to lower 90s. 91 your high in Frankfort and Danville. Topped out at 90 here in Lexington, also in Jackson. 89 in London, 88 in Somerset, although it felt a lot warmer with our heat index values around at 95 to 100. Our Fork Bank sky view, this is what we got for you coming from Richmond, Eastern Kentucky University. A sleepy shot there this morning. Temperature-wise, upper 60s to middle 70s. Visibility numbers. We have excellent visibility this morning, and that is good news for all you commuters. Our winds, actually a nice little breeze out there too, out of the south between 5 and 10. Pollen forecast for today, grass on the high side in northern Kentucky, weeds in the low to moderate category. And your forecast for the next 36 hours, topping out at 84, skies becoming mostly cloudy. More rain showers later on today. We're at 70 overnight with a few breaks in the shower activity. More rain on the way, overcast skies for your Wednesday, topping out at 81. We'll have more on our rain chances for your Tuesday and your Wednesday, but also a nice cool down that's worth looking forward to. Your bus stop forecast coming up in a few minutes too. Lauren?
All right, thanks, Eric. The number of people killed in the historic flooding in Louisiana keeps climbing. At least 9 people have died since the rain began falling Friday. There are a lot of people in need there right now. ABC 36's Fadia Patterson is live to tell us how the Bluegrass is stepping in to help. Fadia?
Lauren, good morning. Members of the Bluegrass chapter of the American Red Cross will be heading to Louisiana today. We're told that 2 of their members will be heading in one of these emergency vehicles to Louisiana to help with relief efforts. Now, there's a lot of work there that still needs to be done. We're told that more than 20,000 people have had to be rescued from their homes as floodwaters rose. Around 11,000 people are staying in shelters. The state says more than 2,000 evacuees are staying at a large film studio complex that has been turned into a makeshift shelter.
My house was underwater. I have 3 children. My sister lived in the Sherwood Forest area, and she was on top of her roof, and she has 5 children.
The governor of Louisiana expects disasters to be declared in nearly half of the state's 64 parishes. We're told that those 2 relief workers from Lexington will be leaving at around 8 o'clock this morning. Reporting live in Lexington, Fadia Patterson, ABC 36 News.
All right, thanks, Fadia. New this morning, police arrest a man they say was behind a violent home invasion back in April. Court documents say 19-year-old Ciandre Young and another man kicked in the front door of a home on Dayton Avenue on April 4th. Once inside, documents say Young punched the homeowner several times in the face and put a gun to his head. Records say the man's girlfriend was in the living room lying in a medical bed during it all. Young and the other suspect grabbed the victim's TV and left, according to police. The man told police he recognized the 2 suspects from his neighborhood but did not know them.
The search for 2 people wanted after the death of a man in Lee County last week has ended. State police say they found and arrested 39-year-old Jay Shoemaker and 22-year-old Reagan Griffin, both of Beattyville, at around 6:30 last night in Breathitt County. The two are accused of complicity to commit murder in the death of 27-year-old Billy Rourke. Now, state police say 2 other people were arrested for hindering prosecution. 4 people have already been arrested for their suspected involvement in Rourke's death, along with the death of 36-year-old James Brown. Both were found dead last week. Police believe they were shot in 2 separate incidents last Thursday.
Nearly a year has passed since Richmond police officer Daniel Ellis was shot and killed in the line of duty. In the days after his death, his cruiser turned into a makeshift memorial outside the Richmond Police Department. Soon that cruiser will be back in service, but right now it's parked back outside the police department. And as ABC 36's Melanie Kendall shows us, the community is showing how it felt about him.
Officer Ellis's cruiser comes back into service nearly a year after he was killed in the line of duty. Richmond police hope it helps to keep his legacy alive.
He was really a great police officer and a great person.
An emotional morning as police officers and some of the Ellis family came out to see the cruiser. They say they still think about Officer Ellis every day, but now they have this memorial. The cruiser features new decals like Officer Ellis's signature and his badge number. The police department says this tribute is a small symbol of their gratitude.
It's a good way to give back to Daniel, the community, his wife and family, and make everybody appreciate, what he did for us.
Now, the cruiser will eventually be used by a school resource officer at the same school that Ellis's wife works at. But for the next few days, it will be here in front of the Richmond Police Department for the community to come see. Reporting in Madison County, Melanie Kendall, ABC 36 News.
Well, state police say a toddler has died in an off-road vehicle crash in Owen County. Investigators say the 2-year-old boy was a passenger in a vehicle that overturned Sunday night at an intersection in Owington. Another passenger, 24-year-old Cheyenne Frederick, ended up at an Owington hospital. Police say 27-year-old Spencer Lawson was operating the off-road vehicle. Police say they are still investigating.
A follow-up to a story we brought you Monday on Good Morning Kentucky. A man accused of stabbing his father during a church service in Bowling Green Sunday told police hearing the sermon moved him to commit the act. Witnesses say an associate pastor tackled 21-year-old Ethan Buckley to end the attack. Buckley's father was stabbed several times in the neck. He was rushed to the hospital, but his exact condition is unknown. Buckley is being held on a $500,000 bail.
Lexington police are enjoying a well-earned treat thanks to the Girl Scouts. The Kentucky Wilderness Road Council dropped off boxes of cookies for police here in Lexington. A spokesperson says the cookies have already been distributed to police around the city.
And probably devoured in record time.
We know we tear through them.
Oh, yes. Well, a lot of trash talk between the offense and defense before a UK football scrimmage Saturday.
So who delivered on that talk? Well, sports director Alex Risen lets us know in sports.
The UK football team held a scrimmage back on Saturday, and from the sounds of things, the offense took the defense to the woodshed. UK's defensive backs were thought to be the anchor of the unit. Darius West, though, now out for the season at safety. There was plenty of trash talk coming from the D before the weekend. Guys were ready to tee off in live action for the first time, but instead fell a little flat on defense. So, what did the D learn from their beatdown?
They really closed our mouths. We did all the talking, and then Saturday came and the offense just came out there and whipped our butt. And I mean, that's an eye opener because we can play some small team and be talking all that trash, and then they come out here and shock us. So I mean, that's just a lesson learned for the whole defense that maybe we need to be quiet and let our play do the talking.
That wraps up your look at sports this morning. Until later this evening, have a great day, Kentucky.
All right, time now 5:09. We're slightly cooler today, but we still have the rain sticking around.
This is big news. I'm excited about this. Eric's got the details coming up in your forecast.